Thank you.
I have voted Republican, you know.
Yeah.
I vote for the man. I don't vote for the party.
Well, so they just.
So, what are your thoughts on the election?
What are my thoughts on what?
On the election.
Ain't much to think about it.
Well, who are you going to vote for?
The right person.
Well, who do you think the right
It
person
won't
is?
be Donald Trump.
Okay, tell me why.
Last time you saw him talking, did you watch his lips?
Uh-huh.
Were they moving?
Uh-huh.
He's lying.
All right, well, so Mr. Wilson here was telling us that January 6th was a big disqualifier for him.
It should have been.
How do you feel about that?
I feel about it like he's anti-American. He's trying to overthrow our government.
And so are you thinking about voting for Harris?
Yeah, I have to or not vote.
He's the only choice other than Trump.
Yeah. If Corbett run, I vote for him.
Yeah, so just I think it's amazing I can't agree anymore with this individual. And when people ask me, who are you going to vote for? And I say, well, I'm not going to vote for Trump. I can never vote for Trump. And they ask, well, what's the main reason you can never vote for Trump? Just play that clip of that guy speaking, and that pretty much explains it. Besides the terrible policies and those things that I agree with, and the personality traits that I despise, it is the fact that it's absolutely certain that Trump is the most un-American presidential candidate we could possibly have at this point in time. He is a despicable liar. He lies every time he speaks. The guy said, did he open his mouth? Well, then he lied. That's exactly correct. And anybody that disputes that is themselves lying or just trying to deny reality in some way. But I just can't agree more with the sentiment that I wish we had better choices on both sides. Kamala wouldn't have been my first choice for the Democrats. That being said, it's not even close. It's not even close. She's not going to overturn an election or, tear up the Constitution or put sycophants in her administration or I could go on and on and on, but just a miserable liar, anti-American, hates the Constitution, hates free speech, hates people having the right to vote. And if he had it his way, he would install himself as dictator and he would stay perpetually president until he died. And that is just a fact. Bill Maher predicted it several years ago. He was absolutely true. Trump did not want to give up power. He never conceded the election, still hasn't conceded the election. And, say less. So this was a interesting interview from one of the more pro-Trump counties, and it just gives me a little ray of hope to see a person that nominally is in the demographic that sort of without even question, you look at these individuals and you say, oh, well, they're Trump voters. But no, this guy is painfully aware of how devastating Trump is, and he will not bring himself to vote for him, never will. And I'm glad to hear that he will be voting for Kamala Harris in the election. You need all the votes you can get. And that's just excellent stuff. So appreciate this guy. Appreciate CNN for doing that segment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.